All right, opponent is 1542. We are down to 1548. Not looking super great on our rating, guys. I can't remember what I started at. It was probably like 1560 or something. So, not exactly the trend we want, but, there's going to be ups and downs. So that's just life. That's just chess. And like I said, I also took a bit of a break again recently, although the downswing of my rating was before that break. Okay, hitting the pawn, defending the pawn. I could go here with the bishop. I could also fianchetto. I typically find this is a more comfortable position for me. So yeah, just general opening principles here. Castling. This is a closed Sicilian where they didn't try to like trade off this pawn. Okay. So this might be a good moment to create a luft for my king. So I have an escape square later on in the game. No back rank mates. Okay. Now, I haven't talked about this. Actually, one of my recent opponents was like thrusting their king pawn out 2 squares, and that's generally not good. Like once you get to a certain level, like probably I would say around like 1300, people really punish this because you're kind of just overextending. Okay, let's talk less and move more. Down to 2 minutes. So in general, in the Sicilian, my understanding is the rooks usually belong on the D and the C file. And you're going to try to like break stuff open here. Okay, so I could push here. Let me think a little bit. Yeah, let's go knight in. I don't know. All of these moves seem very equal to me. I'm not sure what's best. So if they take, then I take. I have an open file for the rook with tempo. Okay, I can't. It almost looks like I can maybe do that, but not quite because of reasons. Let's go here. I like this square as opposed to c7 because of this x-ray thing that's come up in a couple of recent episodes. Okay, that allows me to undouble my pawns. It does allow them to like redevelop the knight, so maybe it's not the best move, but I'm also trying to move more quickly this game. If I push, they push, and then I think I lose my bishop. Let's actually, okay, let's move the rook back to defend the bishop, and long term we had this extra on the queen. Because yeah, my knight was pinned because the bishop was hanging, so. Okay, I could push. What if they could push or they could take? I also have some checks at the right moment. But you want to save those guys. Don't just check them because you can check them. Save it for when something good happens, like a skewer, a fork. All right, let's push 35 seconds on the clock. If they take, I take with the knight. Okay, take it with the knight. There are multiple things going on here. Actually, maybe do I win material here? Well, maybe we do. Oh wait, no. I have to take. Okay, I could take it with the queen, or I could take. Okay, I just need to move. Oh wait, yeah, I think I'm winning material because I'm hitting the rook. All right, now I need to like really focus and try to win this one since I have an advantage, even though I'm down a lot on time, so might not win, but. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna take. So what if they go here? What do I do? I think I attack it again. I think I go here. You go there. I don't think that works. I think I win even more material now. Okay, we got a resignation. Wow. All right, that was kind of lucky, guys. I did not feel super great about that one. Let's see. So yeah, you can also go. I need to look into this opening a little bit more. I forget what to do when they check you immediately. Knight here might be okay. They can also take though, and then you have doubled pawns. I can't remember if that's okay or not. So yeah, I usually play bishop, so that way we trade, and then I have a very normal pawn structure. Okay, so yeah, I liked all this. And yeah, like I mentioned in the game, like if I go here and chase them back, like it feels like, oh, I'm attacking them, like, oh, that's good. But better players like know how to exploit this. So like later on, they might just play like h4 and then take, and then my king becomes very, very vulnerable. Whereas like they only pushed their h pawn, so they still have like a pretty solid shield. But meanwhile, I would have like nothing in front of my king on like the GNH file. So yeah, you'll see this in the lower levels where they play this, but as people get better, they start to understand that that's not good when you face an opponent who knows how to punish it. Of course, there are exceptions, you know, but as a general rule, that's what I say is true here. Okay. Oh, and one last thing about that that I should mention is that sometimes one of the main ways to exploit it is to sack. You usually do this if like there's not a bishop here, and maybe you have some other pieces like ready to jump into the attack. Just as an idea, throwing that out there. All right. Yeah, so here maybe taking is not the best. How do I defend this though? It's a little awkward. I mean, like I could push, but something about pushing doesn't quite feel right to me because like, I don't know. They can also push. So like if I push and then they push, that feels good for them because then I can never like advance this, and it's hard for me to like open the position. I don't know if it matters or not, but yeah. And I think this move was very necessary just given the situation, because yeah, like in this position, I can't move the knight. Like I move the knight, they just take the bishop and they're up a piece. So yeah, I felt like I needed to solve that, and like it's not very clear how to do that. Maybe I could do this fancy move. Is this a move? Because like, oh no, it's not, because they take and then they have tempo. I thought this would work because it would be you kind of have a tempo on this bishop. But that's almost the same blunder as I did in the previous game, I think. So, okay. So yeah, I like this move by me. Takes. Yeah, so here... So yeah, somehow this was inaccurate by them. Because their bishop was hanging, which they might not have realized. So maybe they just need to take here first. And then like I take here, and then they take, and I take, and then they defend their pawn. So let's look at that. So like if they take here, I could also retreat and capture that, but I think I win a pawn. So I think I go here. So we've just traded two, like piece for piece. I'm attacking their queen, so they have to take, and then I take, so now we've traded two pieces each, which would be even. Oh, actually, I guess I'm not. Oh, no, I am winning the pawn because, well, they can go rook here, actually. Yeah, maybe this was the play for them. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they just miscalculated some tactics, and yeah, this move does not work because I take with tempo on the queen. I have sufficient defense back here that there's no back rank issues or anything like that. If this queen wasn't defending, then sometimes there's an issues where like you can sack and then get 2 rooks for the queen, but that's not the case here. So, oh yeah, they resigned on that move. All right, I think I'll do one more. These were fairly quick ones. So see you in the next one. As always, drop a like if you're feeling it. All right, see you there.